Hi, glad to see you here. I'm Natalia and welcome on Fearlessly Colorful channel. And in today's video, I will want to show you my first project book, which I intend to finish as the first one from the whole collection I have so far in my possession. So this is the first book I purchased, which is by proper author, proper illustrator, because when I got into coloring hobby, I did order two books which turned out, one especially, heavy AI. Second one, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure there are a couple at least of stalling pictures in that other book. So yeah, a little disappointment. But this was the first book I got from a proper author, and I decided, since I love coloring mushrooms, this will be the first book that I will finish. And it's very manageable because it's not that thick. How many illustrations I will have? Unfortunately, I have some because of the markers. There is a transfer to the other page. But oh well, it had to be done this way. But let me have a look. Is there any information of how many pages there is? I'm not sure. I asked, 30 plus. Yeah, so there's the information here. And this is a great book to make as a project book, especially since I'm so early into this coloring hobby and I don't really have that many pages completed, because also one of the reasons, pictures are very manageable, and another thing is it's over 30 of them, so not too many. Book isn't that thick, so it's very possible for me at this point to finish this book as the first one. So I need to do a little confession at the very beginning. In this book, there's one very shameful page. I intend to fix it because it's just so shameful, and I will have to go with some kind of mixed media or collage or something. I will show it to you. Yeah, I'm extremely ashamed of it, but somehow I will fix it. But anyway, let me show you what I have done so far, because we will start from a nameplate page, which was quite plain. I actually added to this page a lot because we only had those mushrooms here and flowers with a line and writing for the name of the colorist. And I started working on mushrooms and it was going great until, for some reason, I didn't learn the first time. I don't know why. I usually learn from my mistakes, but I didn't learn this one time, and I decided to go with markers on this paper again, and that was disaster. And that's why the color of the bottom of the mushrooms is that weird. And I was like, oh my god, I cannot stand it. I cannot stand the fact that this would be second ruined page in this book. So I tried my best to save it how I could in the best possible way. And for this reason, I decided to add quite a lot to it. So I created this drawing of post stamp and made this page as a post stamp. And to help with this horrible green, yucky looking color on the mushrooms, I decided to add a background with, believe or not, it's gray color, but it's actually a very warm tone of gray, which actually from afar looks a little bit similar to this color here on the mushrooms. So it looks cohesive, it looks all right, it doesn't look perfect, but I can say somehow I did save this page. So it looks all right. It doesn't look perfect. It would look better, but it's not horrible. So I'm quite happy from that. And I will be actually going in the order, like following the book, not the order of how I completed the pages. And I think the first one is this one, On Our Way, with the date, because I like to add when I'm completing the pages. And my idea for this book is to do every page differently, especially when it comes to background. So this page have a whole background colored, no borders, no any additional enhancements, let's say it this way, because this was the first time when I was trying out gel crayons, and it came out all right. So it was a little bit of a test how to use this medium for the background. So this is kind of plain, but still nice background for this page. And as I said, I will try to keep every page very different. So the next one I have is this page. And because I was so happy from what I did here, I decided to not to give it a background at all, because the leaves themselves actually create a background and everything looks great, and I didn't want to risk it by messing up the page with some unsuccessful attempt on creating some kind of background. There is one more page. Oh no, actually two more pages I have done over here. And where is this destroyed one? I think I missed it. I will show it to you at the very end, or maybe not. You know what? I will show you it now, because I just want to have it, out of the way. This, shameful embarrassment. Where is it? Let me find it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this page hurts me a lot. My plan was to create a kind of glow from the moon. And I started working on this mushroom, and it's just horrible. I, for some reason, was not able to do any shading, because my intent was to create gray mushrooms over here with a glow. And then I was like, right, okay, so I will just move on to the background. I started on the background, but wasn't quite happy with it. And then at some point, weirdly, I decided to try out a marker here. Or first, actually, that was the first attempt on using gel crayons. And I thought, oh, if I will just apply it to the page and I will try to spread it, that's how I will create my background. And obviously that didn't work. That was my second attempt with a little bit lighter pressure, and still didn't work. And I was like, oh my God. And then I did this stupid thing, just trying out the marker here. It's horrible. So let's just move on to the next one. I will fix this page somehow. I will do a collage. I will just, or washi tape or something, and I will try to make something out of this mess, because it turned out into a test page at some point, and I'm just sad. I want this whole book to be beautiful, so I can't leave it like that. So I will show you this one next. This one you already seen on my video with completed pages for September, so I won't be dwelling on it too much, but I just wanted to mention a background again. I did another completely different thing, so created a border with a stencil and put on both sides a tape just to create those strips, and I really liked how it came out. So this is another, let's say, a creative way of making this page unique. And the last one I created just the other day, and this is the page that I haven't shown on my channel yet. You can have a wee look on my Instagram account where it's published, but this time I went with a little bit of uncompleted, let's say, background, because I only did a very small border around the whole picture, and I tried to imitate like some kind of magical glow that those mushrooms are generating, and that's why we have like wee marks all over. And what else I did differently here, I did not do leaves with colored pencils. I also did them with gel crayons in the same way I did parts of the backgrounds, because I thought it will be a little bit different idea. They don't have to be colored absolutely to the fullest. Some of the colors are overlapping, so if you will look very closely on some of the leaves, you can notice a little bit of blues from the background as well. And I thought it was actually quite fun way to do this page differently. I also added a dots of, I don't know, some magical energy generated by those mushrooms with gel pens, although I need to work on my application of gel pens, because even though I gave them time to dry out, it seems like it was not enough, it was not long enough. So I will have to keep it in mind for the future to give them a lot longer to dry out, because there are wee smudges here and there, and they got transferred lightly onto this page, onto the other side. But other than that, this is actually quite nice page, from which I'm quite happy as well. So we still have quite a lot of pictures to complete here. I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages here out of 30 something, so we still have a long way to go. But nevertheless, I'm really sure that this process will be very enjoyable, and I do take it as a challenge to create creative and different backgrounds for each page. So that will be a great challenge and exercise for my creativity as well, which I'm really happy and excited to do. So that will be it for today's video. A little bit short one, but since I'm making this book my project book, obviously you will have now and again some updates. Maybe I will be showing you some bits of my coloring in it. I don't make very specific plans on how any of my future videos will look like, because that also depends from my ability to film, because if I will find a way to film comfortably how I color, it will be more possible that this kind of bits and bobs will be included in videos as well. So for the time being, this is the first video on my first project book, and hopefully there will be many more to come. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you in advance for lots of likes and lots of comments and lots of new subscriptions, because I didn't actually say thank you in my previous video. I completely forgot, but after my September's completed pages video, I was absolutely amazed with the number of views, with the number of thumbs up and beautiful comments. So I'm really grateful for that, and it really makes me happy. So thank you for those past signs of appreciation of what I am doing here, and thank you for those that will come in the future. So I hope you will have a nice rest of the day, and I will see you in the future videos. Take care.